And, I said something the other day on one of my little podcasts somewhere or my YouTube pieces. I said, we were told that when women gained power, there would be more peace in the world. And I said, well, take a look at Europe and Scandinavia. Look at Scandinavia was once basically a blessed place on earth, highly neutral since World War II by and large. And now they become gung-ho, bloodthirsty, militant under millennial women who are running these countries.
Well, it's been 80 years since the Second World War ended. They haven't seen or witnessed a real war in that time frame. So there are lots of people in Europe and in North America, Doctor, who've lost their healthy fear of war.
Fear of war.
I mean, everyone should be afraid of war.
Yes.
The problem is that
that's a great statement. That's a hell of a title. Everyone should be afraid of war.
Absolutely. But the problem is that we haven't fought real wars in that sense. What we fought over the last 30 years are a series of what I would call colonial brushfire wars. We faced very weak opponents in Iraq, Afghanistan, Syria, elsewhere. We've dominated them with firepower. They have no organization. That is, they don't have real armies, real air forces, let alone real navies. And we've patted ourselves on the back and congratulated ourselves as great warriors and victors in battle. When in truth, we did essentially what the British did at a place like Omdurman in 1999, and Churchill's little cavalry charge. You were facing large numbers of tribal fighters who had no chance whatsoever against machine guns and rapid fire artillery.
In Africa?
Yeah. So, I mean, this is what people lose sight of. And so we wrongly concluded, well, war is something that happens in someone else's country. War never happens here. It happens overseas. And we never take heavy casualties. We take very few casualties. And that's because we're the best. Well, put that all together and you are deluded on an Olympic level. Mm-hmm. And so we have no idea what we're dealing with in Ukraine. And Russia, when it went in at first, because it went in a very sort of restrained and tempered manner, because Putin still thought Ukrainians, well, they're brother Slavs. We don't want to do damage to them. And we want to end this quickly. We just want to come to a settlement over neutrality for Ukraine and autonomy for the two republics and recognizing the legitimacy of Crimea. And suddenly he wakes up halfway through this thing in the summer and says, my God, I'm at war with the United States and the whole NATO alliance.
He made a big mistake, didn't he? He also made a mistake.
Yes. So now what's he done? Well, what would you do? You'd get ready to fight a real war.
Well, this is a great junction. Would he get ready to fight this inevitable great war and unleash his real might, or will he seek to back out and save face?
No. He sees this, and his countrymen see this as a direct challenge to their existence. The only alternative that we've provided to them is, well, we'll be happy to make peace with you as soon as this man Putin is removed, the government is replaced, and we dismember Russia.